Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Number 72, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Stepping up to the plate, STARLIN Marte. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Marte.
Go, shut him down.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today. Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Taylor is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Vero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Shut them down now! Shut them down!
First pitch coming, here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Standing in now, Franz Reyes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The bouncer to the left side. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Marlins are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 1-0 Miami. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So digging in now, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The count now at 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
I'll admit, I'm a little concerned about Freddie Freeman right now. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. High and deep to right. Reyes racing back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot, number 13 for him on the year, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3-0, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soler is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Ronald Jr.
Into the box, Ronald Jr. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at 1 apiece. In is Jorge Soler, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the first down.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Swanson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Marte. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece to the right side. To his left, Freeman. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Digging in, Johan Camargo. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
On the ground to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
So stepping in, Avisail Garcia. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
That was a ball, Blue.
1 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Started that swing a bit too early.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tanaka pauses. Here's the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back to SunTrust Park following this. At the plate, Ari Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ari Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Masahiro Tanaka. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. There's one on to Freeman, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt the guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's Starlin Marte. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. So striding forward now, Pinto. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Stepping in now, number 72. In the air to straightaway right. Reyes is in pursuit. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
The next to bat for Atlanta, albies. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Tanaka pauses. Here he comes 0-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
All right, now so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. So here's the cleanup hitter, Franz Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Bullet back up the middle. Brinson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Miami down in order on to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ronald Jr. is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner towards second. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. In is Jorge Soler. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Left fielder, Jorge Soler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a pop-up now. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Marte.
Up next from Miami, Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Soft liner towards center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Marte is off at first with 2 away. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. The 1-1. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And a wide throw here as it skips into center field.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Come on, let's hold him.
The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. 0-1 the count. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Pinto, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Pinto. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Popped him up. Marte is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Center fielder number 6, STARLIN, MARTE.
Settling in now, STARLIN Marte. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Ready now, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Marte off for second. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
2-0 count. The pitch. Now that's popped up. Freeman on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Score remains tied 1-1. Carlos Asuaje is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Carlos Asuaje becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Marte is there, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Swanson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at SunTrust Park, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59, Darren O'Day.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He carries a .308 batting average. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franz Reyes. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
But the runner's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And yet another throw back to second, just keeping him close. And no surprise, a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Third baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Jr.
Now in the box, Ronald Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Count now a ball and a strike. soft liner towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping up now, Johan Camargo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 1 apiece. Shane Carl has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 51, Carl.
Riding in once again to tell Marte. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, Marte.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch is swung on and hit foul over to the right side.
Let's go.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Striding in, Ari Perez. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little chopper back to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 19, MASAHIRO, TANAKA.
At the plate, Masahiro Tanaka. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Put down now.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Digging in, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A high fastball is in there. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Slider's in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Line drive to center field. Marte is right there, one down.
Now batter, number 22.
Now to the plate, Pinto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Eduardo Escobar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 14 homers and 49 runs batted in. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Has a look, now the pitch. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Garcia over at second. Escobar on at first with 2 down. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Daniel Winkler will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. And again, a throw, a dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. Pitches high, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, third baseman,
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. And he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franz Reyes, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Marlins 2 and the Braves 1. Dansby Swanson will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting...
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
The first baseman, number 5. Ready.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he departs in a tie ball game here tonight. You can already hang a no decision on him for this one. Tyler Kinney is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 61, Tyler Kinney.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Yanked fouled off to the right. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Ronald Jr. is on deck. Right side and right into the shift. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in your right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
In now, Ronald Jr. A winning run is at first base. The 0-1. Way out in front. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Abisail Garcia.
So coming to the plate, Abisail Garcia. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. In is Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. Junior is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. To short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Marte.
Ready now for the Marlins, Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Standing in now, Ari Perez. As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Miami. Score remains 2-2. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Stepping into the box, Pinto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, Edgar Daniel Winkler.
Austin Riley will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Perez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Down in order go the Braves, and this game is still tied at 2-2. A.J. Minter takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Christian Optimus is going to grab a bat now, so he'll be asked to get things started in the top half of the 11th. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Junior has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Starling Marte. First offering on its way. Lying toward the gap in left center. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in.
He's going.
Marte off for second. A pitch out. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Not an easy thing to do to catch a fast base runner like this, but a good arm from the catcher guns him down at second.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Swanson picks it up. And a close play at first, but he's pulled out and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Miguel Delgaizo takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12. Ozzie Albies will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. In the air, down the line in left. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
The batter number 7, shortstop,
Dansby Swanson will stride in one more time, looking for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run, as you see what got us to where we are now. A big 9th inning shot that helped propel us into extra innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now, Freddie Freeman, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2. Two out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Chapman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Left fielder.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Jorge Soler. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner will get back standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Come on, Braves, come on.
And now he'll go back to second another time here, being especially careful here. And again a throw, and he'll get back in standing.
Shut him down now.
The 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. A big turning point here as they've taken a lead now deep into extra innings.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Marte. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Cooper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Ari Perez.
Stepping in, Ari Perez. And they're runners at the corners now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings.
Now batting,
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Brett Gardner.
Popped him up. Albies is there, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 4-2. Guerrero enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Guerrero.
Digging in once again, Ronald Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-1 the count now. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Grounded to short. Taylor with the slide. He goes to first in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Wind up and the 0-1. There's a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 0-2 home. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The next 0-2. Pops this one up. Chapman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Marlins slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Miguel Delgaizo earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Trey Guerrero wraps it up for the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.